I was just going to say that bitch is on. But you do what you want. Go ahead, Mello. Bring us in.
So what's up, guys? Welcome to the podcast. You were listening to 5 Minutes Podcast, and we are your hosts. I am Mello.
Big Kev 616.
LOC, Life on Crypto.
TC, yes, I'm a geek.
Nice. And welcome to the podcast, where we talk about everything going on in the metaverse, especially Minecraft, Genesis, Uplift, London, you name it, and a few other things.
All right.
Yeah,
So where are we off to now?
I believe we're going to go visit a beautiful build.
What do you call it? Build. It's beautiful because you and TC built it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. This Camaro here is looking pretty sexy.
Pretty BA, huh? I thought that looked good out front.
And then I'm looking at this. I'm kind of digging the Mad Max, chrome statue on the front. Kind of wild.
Yeah, it's nice. Actually, you know what that is? That's a statue to one of our museums here in our beautiful hometown. So it's pretty cool. Yeah. So it's like an entrance to a museum I know, that's pretty deep, right?
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Tell us why you decided to build this.
This gallery. So really what the incentive was, or what the my brother has been taking and doing photography for probably seriously for about 2 years now. And he's done a handful of things for people. He's done weddings, and he's done some other stuff for people. But one of his passions is going out and getting up like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, watching the sunrise in some of the most beautiful places in our state, and he visits other states to do the same thing. So he's basically has built up this big collection of a bunch of photos that, unless you're on Instagram, and there's so much to so much content on Instagram, sometimes you get lost in there. And I thought, what a better way to promote some of the things that he's doing by installing this gallery and have people see some of his pictures. So that's kind of where this all derived from.
It's pretty awesome, you man. I respect it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I like it a lot.
Well, I think that you'll probably see in the future a lot of people maybe coming to this game and coming to use the game in this type of fashion, where you can display, something you do in the real world and show it off in a metaverse. And of course, this is just one of many, right? I mean, there's other metaverses, and this is the
new Instagram.
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly right. And then now you're competing with, on a much smaller level. And, when you drive by on the rail, you'll get a little idea what's going on. There's a couple pictures out front. And, put his name up there. And eventually, I think, Mello, you're going to help me out with like a QR code. So I think in the future, we could do it where, maybe some of the prints could be available where you could purchase them. I know some people, we've got a couple bars and restaurants that that he goes to, that people have put up some of his shots inside their restaurants, which is pretty cool. And I think to continue to do something like that and show other people it's possible, I think that's kind of what we're doing here with this build. And nice. Gosh, we did this. TC and I started this 3-4 days ago, so it went up rather quick.
Yeah, it was just a quick idea.
Yeah,
put together just to see, it's an idea, but it seemed to just take off. We just kind of did this real quick, didn't we?
Yeah, and the idea came together quick, and I think that it looks, some of these things are cool. So one of the things we're learning as we install the pictures is that there's certain dimensions and stuff to make the photos really look good. So some of these are probably going to get reposted. So when you come to the plot and you see it before we get the new installs done, there is a certain format that the Uplift uses that you're better to listen, or not listen, but figure out what those are before you send your pictures to have them posted, and that way you'll get the best results. So we're learning that as we go, yeah, I mean, we're just having fun, right?
Exactly.
So it's cool. It's very,
I
very
love
cool.
it.
So let me ask you guys something. What made you guys get into Genesis? Like, what made you get into like building on here?
Well, I can tell you, for me, this is a whole new world. It's not something that I would ever have thought that I would be into. He and I have been friends for, 25 years, and he's been a gamer. He's been into this kind of thing for a long time, and we talk about it occasionally. And the truth is, I was like, I'm in, and it really came down to a financial end of it. And I was like, oh, I can play a game and make money at it. So then I got into Genesis, and he set me up with one of his plots. I just messed around, and I never ventured out. I never looked around at anybody else's plot. And slowly, as I was building, you learn that the community is just completely awesome. I mean, like, they're beyond anything you would ever think of, because when you think of internet related things, you don't actually think you're meeting people. I'm just on here building something. That's where I thought it ended. And now here I am sitting in a podcast with 3 other completely awesome dudes, 2 I've never met before, live in completely different states, one in a different country. And now here I am. I own my own plots. I have a plot on Genesis I'm about to do some building on. But it's the community that's kept me here. But it was the idea that I could play a game and make money that got me in.
Okay, I respect it. You know, and welcome. You know, hope you enjoy it. TC, you have something you want to say?
Yeah, that's what I say. It's to me, it's all about the community. I mean, I have a blast. Like, I look forward to doing this every day. The amount of people, crazy amount of amazing artists that I meet every day and do collabs with, I love it. I love it.
Cool, awesome to hear. What about you, Chad?
Well, I think, like, to answer your question about Genesis, I think that's like the entry, like the entry server for creativity.
Mm.
What I mean by that is that, without having to play Minecraft in the survival mode, and you get all the tools starting out in a Genesis server as far as any block that you want to build with.
Yeah.
That's what uncaps the creativity. And of course, Genesis, I think, was, with the exception of like the old world, this was the first server that you could buy land on. So I got some plots here, and
Nice.
and yeah, so this was like my first home. But I always tell everybody I live in London, so
Yeah.
I have a soft spot for Genesis, but I really like playing the survival. When you see builds in survival and you see the bricks and the blocks that they had to go work for and farm for, you get a little more appreciation for the game. But for people that are doing galleries and some of the things and the events that we've seen in creative, it's been awesome. But Genesis definitely has found a place in my heart.
You're never going to find another server, in my mind, other than creative, that have the most magnificent builds. I mean, the sky is literally the limit. If you can dream it, and you even have a small amount of talent, you can build it. Like, it's unreal. And some of these builds, I mean, my jaw drops open thinking that these are square blocks built into the most unbelievably built pieces of art. It's crazy.
I agree.
For me, it was not by choice. I was harassed for about 2 months by TC. He was just like, you need to get on here. You're missing out. And I was like, all right, fine. So I went on. I didn't even go on Genesis. I didn't go on to the server yet. I just went on single player and then just started building. And I literally built Mount Olympus as like my official first build ever. And And TC's like, well, when the hell are you going to get on Genesis? I'll put you on one of my plots. I was like, all right, fine. I'll come on and I'll do it over there. And then it just blasted. It just took off. He gave me a 50 plot. It was pretty funny was he had somebody or he himself built a giant life-size school bus that was probably about 15 blocks high.
That was me.
And he's like, all right, just look for the big green bus. That's your plot. And as soon as I got there, I destroyed that bus because we just started building. And I have, still to this day, the head from the bus driver still floating in the air from where it was sitting. That was like the last remaining remnants of that bus. So I figured I'd keep that there.
Does that still exist? Is that still in game, or did you rebuild something?
The head's still there. Remember my 7-level plateau that I showed you guys?
Yeah.
That's the plot of where it sits.
What's the chords there? You got those handy?
I do. Give me 1 second.
What about your name? Did you bring that with you, or is that something that somebody gave you in game? Or is that a lifelong deal? Where'd you get Mello from?
I have a saying which is live that mellow life. And I also have a skateboard company called Mellow Fellow Boards. Now, I was always called like, oh, there goes that mellow fellow. That's Josh. So then I just shortened it to just Mellow. This was from back in Philly. And it just stuck with me ever since. And then like I have another group of friends from back when I used to be a plumber. They used to always call me Tree because I'm 6'9" and they're just like, damn, you're like a damn redwood tree. You're fucking tall. And
I thought I was tall, 6'5", and they never called me a redwood tree. More like a redneck tree, maybe, but never redwood.
I thought I was tall. I'm 5'8".
I thought I was tall. I'm only 3 foot tall.
That's laying down on your back.
It's all perspective.
I love the colors that you guys decided on this build over here. They're super simple. They're clean. They work well together.
TC's favorite block is that white concrete, and then I just complimented it.
That and the gray or black concrete. It's a gray concrete, isn't it? No?
It looks white to me, but I don't use faders, or shaders, rather.
I don't use shaders either.
Yeah, that's another topic for another day, I think.
Absolutely.
Shaders change the game, and it changes your perspective and your creativity when you're actually building in the game, because when you see it through shaders and somebody sees it through a vanilla install, just meaning standard with nothing on, it's totally a different experience.
Absolutely.
Think of the way I did this. Are you on your plot, Chad? Your brother's plot?
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Walk into the picture.
Yeah, I see that. That's nice.
Right into the picture.
Yeah, I like it.
Then look at
outside.
It's the building.
Beautiful big windows.
No, but you can see your other pictures on the other side.
Oh yeah.
Without going in the building, that's what I mean.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool. I didn't see. Yeah, I didn't think of that, or I didn't think of it. But yeah, that's nice. I like it.
Just making stuff in here, so.
Well, I think we said too we're going to leave the roof off this, so if you do a flyover, if you can continue to fly in Genesis, you'll be able to look down and see the pictures, and might make you want to stop and take another look.
What do you think about doing a huge QR code on the floor to say his Instagram page or something?
Yeah. I think that's definitely that makes sense, right?
Yeah. Oh man, this never looks sick from up here with no shaders.
Yeah, it looks good.
It looks good with no shaders for sure.
I'm taking the pictures. Hello?
Yeah, I was riding the rail back and forth, just checking it out from the rail, and now I'm sitting out front here looking at it. The colors are sick. Like for me, they're perfect. They all complement each other. They accentuate the images that are put on here. What's the chords here in game?
It looks like it is 32, 50, 49, 50. Yeah. 3250, 4950.
I like it. I'm writing it down. So you guys got in on this one here. You got in at the perfect time, right before the install cost went up. That was
Yeah.
the urgency of this build.
Yes, that
And I
was
think
the
what a
urgency.
steal that was to even have them offer that at 100,000 per install. I mean, while I don't want to have to pay more, I think it's a better price for the game itself.
Mm.
With as much as they're giving away in rewards and all that.
Yeah, I agree. And then all the portals too, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, the portals. I'm curious to see what that's going to be increased to if it gets increased. I really haven't heard any talk of it, but you just kind of assume, I guess. I don't. Maybe I'm assuming incorrectly, but
Well, I just can't see the picture cost. Not the picture cost went up, the portal cost is going to go up. I don't know if it's by the same rate, but it'll be if you're saving for Upliftium and you're looking at doing something like that, I would do it sooner rather than later.
yeah, I
Because
think
just like
that's
the
the point.
pictures, they said, what they give you, 4 days, 5 days to get
Mhm.
your request in.
Well, I can tell you that TC and Mello are way ahead of you on that one. Because if you haven't been over to their plot, they have like a portal hub central over there. They're planning. I mean, how many spots do you have right now with portals, and how many open spots do you have for new portals?
With portals, we have 3, and empty, we have 44 so far. And we have multiple floors that we can always add on to. So,
Wait. Go back and say that again, because I had to have misheard you say that. How
uh,
many do you have currently?
in our hub, we have 3 active.
Right, and then how many do you have room for?
We have 44 on standby.
All right, I did hear you correctly. Holy crap!
40 just on one floor, right?
40. We have 43 on one floor.
Yeah, like
That's
you are waiting for you're literally waiting for collabs. Like, hey, join the party over here. Like
I
you're
know.
just waiting to partner up with people. Holy crap!
Like we want to. We're trying to connect the community because some people aren't able to do it. Some people are tired of having to walk or ride a rail. Like 8, 9 minutes, 10 minutes to get to one plot from another. So by creating a chain of portals, throughout the map, you can just plot hop, so to speak, and just
Great for the people that own the plots because now they can make games within each other. Everybody shares the revenue for games.
Yep.
Treasure hunts and stuff. It's good for the whole community. It's not one person's going to win. It's a win-win for everybody.
Exactly.
That was my vision of the portals. Is we all share in the game rewards.
So I focus on trying to hit that grind every day. I like, I talked about financial reasons, stuff like that, on top of now the community, but I'm taking the rails and I'm running all that. However, if I get in game like I did with you guys, and I was on the other side of the map, like it only seems logical just to jump to the portals and boom, I can save that time and now I've met up with you, and then we can hit the grind. We can see what these builds are about and all that. So even if you're on the grind and you choose to ride a rail or run like I do, this is still a brilliant move to meet up with your buddies and go check out some new places. I think it's a genius move. I wish I had the miners and the Upliftium to do exactly what you've done.
Yeah, this is also good for people that want people to build on their plot instead of traveling for 15 minutes to get to a plot to build.
Yeah,
You just jump in a portal and within a minute they're at that location. There's lots of portals around the map now, which is great. Fantastic galleries. There's some crazy looking galleries. We should actually check the galleries out, actually.
Yeah.
Walk people through them.
That you say that because I'm actually sitting outside Sub HQ. And
one of you told me, oops, sorry, Mello.
Oh, no, I'm just saying I'm approaching the sub gallery right now.
One of you told me that on the map, oops, I should have said use guys. One of you guys told me that that on the world map, that the future is going to be to have where all the portals are marked at. If that's the case, that's going to be so helpful. Let's think about that last the punch sign competition they had. Man, you could have cleaned house with just bouncing around from portal to portal, hitting all the major spots. I love it.
I remember spending the entire day putting my punch sign on all my properties, only to forget about the event myself.
You were probably signing autographs or doing a podcast with somebody.
No.
Where'd you say you were headed, Mello? I'm following you. I gotta get to where you're at.
Top gallery. Just exploring.
I gotta hit a couple of these portals, I think.
I go through them.
Yeah, I wanna see what's on the other side.
I started to do a video for the Rocket Gallery, and I got half of it done.
It's a phenomenal gallery. Like
it's
that
amazing. It's amazing.
Must see it. It's must see, really.
Yeah, I reached out to them on Telegram and said I wanted to do, something with. Because I got some pretty cool shaders that I've been using, and trying to work on my flying skills so I can get some real smooth shots, and then trying to marry it to music.
If you're actually in front of that portal, I think he has the address right on it. So you just shout that address out so people can go find it.
To the Rocket Gallery?
Yeah, his address should be right on it so you can see where it is.
I was going to actually take a little portal journey. It's so nice.
We're all together now.
Yep.
So you go into Mall Gallery?
Yep, that's it.
Do that one?
Yep. And then
I like the way he's got this one set up.
Rocket Gallery is on your right as soon as you come through. Wait, your left when you come through.
Right here, right behind you. It's
3550 3200.
Go look at that. That's pretty sick. I'll go. I'll lead the way.
What up, Chewy? Oh, he got fresh. He got Luke Skywalker in here now. Dang. All right. He got fancy.
So you went to another gallery, Mello.
What's up?
You went to the Mall Gallery.
Correct. Just like the rest of you.
No, we're over at...
We're in the Mall Gallery.
Yeah. Huh?
You're in the Mall Gallery?
No. Where did you go?
No.
We are.
Who's with me? TC.
TC, me.
Yeah. We're at the Rocket Gallery.
That's right. He closed it off for November. What's the date? I think November 18 or 22nd. He's having an opening.
Well, we can go through these doors. I went through here last night and did a little research, not research, but just did a little walkabout.
I really like this.
This is the garden. Below.
Nice ultra modern stuff in here. It's very cool. It looks like someplace. I wish I could live. Right? I mean, this is
Japanese.
This looks like this is like a place I would.
I like the way he made his bed.
Yeah, it's kind of sunk in the floor with half slabs.
What is that anyway? What material?
So there's stairs on the back, and then half slabs of white concrete, and then the bed sits almost flush. Yeah,
looks sick.
Yeah, it's very cool.
He's got an install going in there.
Yep.
His bed.
Yeah, there'll be a picture coming there soon. Looks like there's going to be a queue.
I like the stones that he used.
Yeah, for the bench.
Like, this looks really good without shaders on. I can't imagine what it looks like with shaders on.
Oh, it looks
you
excellent.
guys will be able to see because I have been recording 27 minutes already.
Okay, so let's go to Genesis. Oh, let's go to the Genesis Coliseum, which is at 650 by 3900. This is gonna make me crazy.
Yeah, this is where Corey wants to turn into PvP.
That'd be awesome.
I don't know if these are bored apes on the wall, but they look so good. I mean,
I'm just. Is this whose build is this underneath? Is that his or is that
so I can't remember.
Sebastian?
This is Sebastian's
Sebastian.
plot right here.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
and I
The
think
visual.
this was the old I Know Stupids.
So good.
Yeah.
Such an amazing job.
Yeah, the
It's
gallery
absolutely
pictures are
phenomenal.
just so sharp, right?
Yeah, he did a really good layout. I really like it. It's really classy. Really classy.
It's got so much room. I mean, this plot's huge.
Right above right below all the animals.
Yeah.
It's a really smart move to build underneath. And the reason I say that is, not everybody is going to be nice in the game. And somebody's going to try to, either try to sell you their plot by building something really ugly next to you, which makes your plot look like crap.
Yeah.
It's actually good that you build most of the goodness below, because then they can't mess with your stuff.
It's true.
And one of the things that I love about what Sebastian from Blockchain Blunts has been doing here is preserving what's been already built above, since the previous owner built all these wonderfully created characters from popular video games, such as Pokemon, for instance.
Yeah.
I mean, we got like 4-story builds of Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Charmander,
Sonic,
Squirtle, Luigi,
yeah,
Mario, and like Chad said, we got Sonic.
Did you say Mario or Mario?
Mario.
Quick jab at your accent. Sorry.
This Coliseum is crazy.
It is.
It blows me away how he can make something round out of a square block.
Well, I think everybody I've looked at. I mean, it's possible to do, but I lose it when I try to do something like that.
I'm so jealous. Man.
How long do you think it took them to build this Coliseum?
Probably a couple hours.
Yeah.
Do you think it was?
I think it took them a while.
Yeah.
I think it's probably about a month, give or take.
Oh my God! Have you actually gone all the way down? Like, go right down to that little hole.
There's a full-on maze and down there, which is why I will not go down there, because I got lost. Luckily, I was able to remember walking backwards how I came into the game. So, but
so crazy.
They got all the details.
I'm almost lost down myself.
Yeah, it is truly it's truly amazing.
Yeah, this looks so good, so well done. This, to me, is art as well as the pictures that are on the wall.
Yeah,
this is totally art. All these builds are complete artistic.
Got a bunch of animals all caged up down here, so I'm guessing it's for the arena fight.
Oh, nice. Release the Kraken.
Dude,
or the ducks.
I would love to build the Kraken. I would probably need 250 by 250 plot.
A lot of room.
This looks really good.
Yeah, the Coliseum is crazy. And if, like Corey said, you can turn on PvP on and off. Oh, that'll be insane.
Crazy that they blew all these animals out of here.
I don't see the animals. I don't know where you guys are at.
Not the animals, the statues. Oh, I see Spider-Man still there.
Ooh, I found a water elevator. Oh, but it goes down. That's not fair. Oh, no. Going up. Go outside. Yeah, the Coliseum is crazy. That's so cool.
Hey, Kev.
Yo.
Do you know what I'm thinking right now?
I'm glad I don't usually.
We're in the Coliseum. You're in the Coliseum. I'm thinking trident fight down here on the ground.
Well, you know I have my trident in hand.
I mean, when in Rome.
All right, I got to come down there. I was going to take an unfair height advantage. but you have an unfair accuracy advantage. See?
What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Flight?
I'm doing a little bobbing and weaving here.
I don't know what the in the rocket gallery. I don't know what the U's stand for. There's a green U and a red U. They look like
That's
power
the directions. There are directions to the portal. So when you look at the map, these are going to be placed above the plots. So when you go to the 3D map online, you'll be able to see where the plots are, like where the portals are.
Oh, the U, the green U and the red U.
Yeah.
Oh, for everybody or just for the?
Yeah. So everybody's eventually going to put those U's on the roof of their plots.
Oh.
People that are looking at the 3D map will actually know where the portals are.
Oh, that's cool. So does the red mean something and the green mean something else?
I think the red ones are the main hubs, and then I think the green ones are going to be like individual hubs. If I'm correct, I don't know. I can't remember. To be honest with you, I should know more about this. We have to interview, bring on some of the guys that are really looking after all the hub stuff. From the Loop Telegram group.
Yeah. Well, I think there's one more line too. So I think there's a red line, a blue line, and maybe a green line so far.
Yeah. There's a lot of really smart people in the group trying to plan that all out. I wish I had more time to be more involved, but I'm literally running out of hours in the day. It's good to have those people listening. Okay. Should we check out any other things?
Yes.
What else do you want to check out?
Like this guy's ready for some viewership right here. He's got a ton of installs up top here.
That is the rocket gallery.
That's the one I was late to the party. I got distracted and then I got behind and I got lost. Now I'm here. This is pretty crazy cool.
I believe.
So where do you guys see yourself in like 5 years in this game?
Man, I hope I'm throwing tridents at my buddies during a podcast, and that's the truth.
Respect.
Like, I'm not even kidding. Like hanging out with you guys and talking to you on a daily basis and still being able to build and see some of the coolest things. I don't know.
Make sure this gets recorded because he's saying that now. He's going to regret that in 5 years. There's no way. There's no way. He's
I'd like
doing
to retract that statement.
He's trying to be humble.
Mello, I hope I'm hanging out with you guys in 5 years, throwing tridents and talking about what kind of a jerk that LOC was.
Way better. Way better.
Be picking up the phone and going, "You guys not just leave me alone? Can you give me a bloody break, will you?"
Yeah, anytime I can get Mello to stop calling me before 8:30 is going to be a gift in my book.
It's not my fault that somebody was having issues with installs.
I thought I hired a manager when I hired Mello. I thought for sure it would just get handled.
First of all, that money nor wax hit my pocket or wax wallet. So, I mean, until that's finalized, I mean, you're on your own. You know, I'm not the secretary here. I'm just the guy facilitating the construction of your baby. And
trade between two parties.
Yeah. So
that's a really shitty attitude, if you ask me.
So, me being the last of the party here, and me still trying to wrap my head around this crazy thing, this metaverse, I'm still trying to learn all this stuff. You're talking about 5 years, and this is mind blowing. You guys are so far ahead. You're telling me what I should be doing now, and that seems like the future, but you're already there. I can't imagine what it's going to be in 5 years when technology and I mean, obviously, I think these picture installs are going to be videos and interactive portals. They take you to websites and all that kind of crazy stuff. And I don't know how I will develop over 5 years. It'd be tough to figure out where my place will be in 5 years as technology.
5 years. In 5 years, you'll be walking in your property with a VR headset, and your friends are going to be there. You're going to be able to look at me. I'm going to be able to look at you as if we're standing right next to each other. And we'll be walking around, going into bars inside the metaverse.
Man, like that's just so hard to wrap my head around. But it sounds,
That's what's going to
especially with
happen.
with the world the way that it is right now with COVID and all that, it almost needs that right now. The lack of interaction that happens because things are closed and now people are moving to, online type reality.
And remote locations, so people are moving out of the city to work from home because they can now.
Yeah.
And this is how they're going to be able to hang out with their parents or friends or whatever. You're going to put a headset or glasses on. And you're literally going to be inside a game interacting with these people. And I know that they're working on bodysuits. So say I'm standing next to you, I can actually touch you, and you would be able to feel me touching you inside the game. Like if I put my hand on your shoulder, you'll feel that
Sounds naughty.
nudge. Huh?
That sounds naughty.
It sounds like Ready Player One.
Yeah, that's what you're going to be. You're going to be able to have games in there, like fighting games or whatever. When you're kicking somebody, they're actually going to feel you kick them.
In 5 years, we're going to be on Ready Player 3.
So I know, right? Do you foresee them actually making a sequel to that, or do you think was that a one and done?
Is that the?
I can see a sequel. I don't know what it will entail, but I think they can continue the story from when Parzival gets the what the metaverse looks like after they're running it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could definitely see Ready Player 2, which just makes sense, right? I mean, that's like the natural progression, and that's what happens. Ready Player 1, Ready Player 2.
I have not seen that movie yet.
You haven't seen the movie that I've seen 35 times already?
Is it on Netflix?
It is on HBO Max right now.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I can't watch it.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, TC, if you do not watch this movie soon, when I come up there, I'm going to throw you in a tree.
But you are a tree.
Exactly.
If you like to read the book. You're going to get 20% more that the movie won't give you.
Yeah.
The book? When does people have time to read?
I'll do an audiobook. Put it in your car every time you go drive to the post office.
Oh, they have an audio version of it?
Yes, they do.
Of course they do.
Where audiobooks?
Yeah, I'm sure.
They have it on Audible.
Can somebody send me a link to that? I would do that.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Anything new you guys came up with today, or?
Man, I've been keeping an eye on that Aether. And that's kind of like my right now for trading. I'm trying to get into as much Aether as possible, knowing that on the 19th they're going to add a use case on Rplanet. And so for me, the more wax that I have to invest in the Uplift, I'm going to try to do that, and that's what I'm doing. I'm investing into Aether right now, so that when the use case comes into play, the cost of Aether then goes through the roof because Aether has a purpose again.
So wait, is that financial advice or friend advice?
That is very friendly advice from somebody who doesn't know shit. So if you lose your ass, I'm blaming everybody but me.
Nice.
That's where I'm at. I'm investing into Aether right now, and so that I can exchange that again for wax, end up with a bunch of wax, and I'll be investing more into the Uplift, possibly Portal. That seems to be maybe the most valuable. Some of the things that TC's talked about with portals is should ever down the road you decide to sell your key, you've just increased the value of your key because you have a portal on it. And that, portal right now is, what is it, 10 million uplift?
Yeah.
Like that's similar to staking in my mind, except the rewards come when you sell it, not not what you use.
Yeah.
So for me, that's kind of what I've been paying attention to on a daily basis. That's the first thing I do when I get to work. As I pull up the Alcor exchange and I look up.
It's Aether right now. Is it at a good buying price right now?
Well, I've set a limit order, which is significantly lower now than what it's at, but it triggered yesterday at 0.0000160.
What's it at now?
It's at 0.000017. Not a huge increase. My goal is to get in as low as I can and just keep changing my average of what I have invested at, so that when it maybe 30 times, 40 times, 50 times, or if previous history repeats itself, could be 100 times. And I don't know when I'll get back out, or if I will have capitalized on the max gains on it, but I have a feeling that I'm going to get good returns on that. So I really have to get a better leveraging hold on in the uplift. That's kind of my goal. I'm late to the party. A lot of people have got a better position than I do. And so for me, I just need to acquire as much wax as possible. And I've been trying to find ways that I can do that. And for me, this seems the most logical with what is today? Today is like the 12th. We're a week away from Rplanet and their robots coming into play. And I know you guys have been pretty deep with Rplanet miners and all that. So I know you're rolling in the Aether.
I'm
it's
not.
funny.
TC might be.
It's funny we talk about this Rplanet and what's happened, the roller coaster they've been on, and what they created and what they've done. And I mean, we only have to look back to February of this year.
I know.
I would go on to say that Rplanet on out all these games that are happening right now. All those guys that cashed out went, oh my God, I'm going to build my own game.
Well, I think that it's just definitely done. It's put a
Strain.
it's allowed you, not a strain, but no, it's allowed you to think outside of the box. That here's Rplanet and this is what they do, and man, what could I do that's different? Now because everybody's seen kind of their growing pains, and now you're seeing things that evolve, that get better and fix problems that they had. And I'll tell you, that kind of leads into one of the segments we're even talking about is, everybody wants utility for all these tokens that these games create. And, Rplanet was the first to do that with the crafting system. And, so you needed Aether to craft, but we didn't even know we knew what we were crafting. We were crafting elements, but we didn't have a use for them. That was just the game at that point. And, the developers are probably running, 200-300 miles an hour trying to stay ahead of the game to keep everybody engaged. And they eventually, it got sucked in so fast that I think everybody that was actively playing the game, kind of, what do I want to say? I don't want to say they lost interest, but they were at, there's only so many things you can do when you craft an element.
Yeah.
And there's only so many that are left. And there's not the second stage of the gameplay wasn't done yet. And they're working on that. And that's what we're going to see with this next, with the next thing here. What did we say? The 18th or 19th of October. So, but one of the things that I caught the other day, I think was a podcast that Jimmy was on with Bad Days Podcast. And again, we're talking about these projects kind of absorbing from everybody's mistakes and learning what to do, what not to do, and what kind of works, what doesn't work, and then kind of putting their own spin on it. And one of the things that I listened to most of the podcast, and one of the things I heard from the team was their game's finished. So the minute you can buy their new cards and start making these characters to play the gameplay for the game is done. It's all developed. And they started that, 5-6 months ago. And that was one of the things that got me excited, that the whole game will be finished. So you'll be able to see, what the game is. I mean, it's a whole complete playthrough. So you're going to buy an NFT, you're going to buy a pack, you're going to get an NFT, you're going to blend that NFT. It's going to make a superhero. It's going to be engaged in battles that it can fight with. It's got ways to level up. It's got different sets that you can collect from bronze, silver, gold. And it's got all these other little intricate details that are progressing as the gameplay, as you play the game. So that's really interesting to know that, they've got a game that's finished and pretty much polished on day one when they start to sell the NFTs, rather than waiting for utility, like we are with Rplanet. So we hope that Aether recovers and, everything kind of gets back to where people want to play the game for that second part. The robots seem super exciting.
Is there a
what
currency in that game you're talking about that they've published yet?
there is, and
What is that?
I wish I wrote that down so I could have it for this, but I don't know. But there is a currency to that game.
I mean, when
that
you're
I've-
talking, I think about just again, go back to the
Well,
finance stuff, and I think here's a game that people won't have an excuse to get out of because it's not developing as fast. They try to get in when it's at an early stage, but then they never let it develop. They never give it a chance to develop. I see it in the Uplift. Obviously, Rplanet, it's happened. That's why Aether's dropped. And then but this is a game you're talking about that bypasses all that, and it hasn't allowed anybody in until it was a full blown game, like it's ready to go. So if I knew what that currency was, I'd want to get in as early as possible. For me, I'm not suggesting that for anybody else, but for me, I want to take that chance. If it takes off, awesome, it's going to increase in value. If it doesn't, it was just another chance that I took to maybe 2 times, 3 times, 10 times, 100 times. Who knows? It could be
and
a loss. It is what it is.
I got to say, the guy that's the hype man behind that, his partners, man, his name's, I believe it's Dave. And you want to talk about a hype man and a guy that gets excited about that stuff. I mean, he's probably one of the better promo guys and talking about, he gets me excited.
Are you talking about Willie? Are you talking about Willie?
Blackbeard Willie. Yeah.
From Bad Days.
Bad Days podcast.
Blackbeard Willie, and my best name I could come up with was Big Kev 616.
Yeah.
I missed the boat on that.
He's got you beat.
Now, you mentioned that you weren't into Aether at all. Are you? I mean, I know that you put a lot of time and effort into your NFTs. Is there anything that you're investing in that you could see, multiplying your money for a return?
Shipple.
Shipple, man, I'm telling you that is popping out everywhere. I mean, I'm embarrassed to even say this, but I am not invested at all, and I need to be.
My issue right now with Shipples is I want to dive into Shipple, but I think I would probably destroy Alcor.
Yeah.
You would empty the other end of the pool.
Yeah, pretty much. I want to do it right now. It's already telling me I would have a 90% impact in the red.
That's not a good trade for him. That would destroy.
It's not a good.
No.
Okay, I'm going to have to get a little education before I get in. Then I'm not going to be a whale status impact here, but I'm going to have to check with you, LLC.
Can we buy Shill on Atomic? Is there any packs left?
Oh, there's got to be. That's the other thing. I think it's almost one of the best kept secrets as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So where do we go to look for that again?
So the Shipple
just the plain market, right?
Yeah. So just go to market. Let me just pull it up here. I can tell you.
Shipple.
It's Shipple, but it's is it Shippletopia?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking it is. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm gonna see what their packs are. What's the biggest pack they have?
It would be the premium.
I'll take 100.
Do they have any? Do they take premium? Do they have a premium in here?
They should have.
Where is Shipple when you need him?
There you go. Yeah, that's a very good question.
There we are. $41. That gives you, how much does that give you again in Shipple? 1 shillionaire.
So you become a shillionaire. So that could be $1 million, and then you can get some NFTs with it.
Oh.
So what you're buying? What pack right now? Shipple Premium.
I'm just looking at it because it gives you $1 million in Shipple. Just trying to do the math here.
2 million Shipple gives you 50 wax.
So the cheapest Shipple Premium is $38, so 135 wax. We'll give you $1 million Shipple.
Well, I don't know what the next lowest one is, but that one's not there anymore.
So no, you could buy the Shipple Standard Pack on the market for 59 wax, which is $16.55. And it'll make you a Shipple millionaire, and it'll give you a receipt to show that you bought the million.
Nice.
That's the standard pack. With the premium pack, when you open it up, the third slot in the pack has the ability to be another Shipple pack, which could increase your odds of becoming a multi-millionaire in one pack.
Oh my God, they only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 premiums left.
Can you post a link in this chat?
No, because I may want to buy them all. Okay, here you go.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. Though I couldn't get to Comic Hub fast enough because I knew that whatever was there would be missing in literally 3 minutes, and I just bought the lowest priced premium one because I knew it would have been missing. Like it's
The premium one, you bought the 39?
it was 38. I can go right to it right now. I bought mint number 814.
Nice.
814? How can you buy 814 when 813 is still there?
813 was probably just listed at a different spot for more money. I just went to the lowest.
What did you buy it for? 38?
38.81.
Yeah, this one's $39. Oh, just 4 cents money.
Every day I'm hustling.
And what does the standard pack give you?
You get 1 million Shipple, and then you get the cards, but you don't get the chance at the extra packs. The premium gives you the shot at an extra pack. So you become a multi-millionaire in Shipple if you bought the premium.
So let me just think here.
So wait, did you guys just buy all the premium packs? Are they all gone?
Well, I don't know that he's completed the transaction. You might have a very small window.
So we can't have a podcast and then move the market and buy everything out as we're talking about it. That's like getting ourselves excited and then buying the hype right on the show.
Yeah, the
FOMO want to listen to the show
is real.
Yeah, these guys listen to their own show and then they do it. They take their advice and they buy everything. Right as the show's happening. That doesn't make any sense.
Here's the truth, though. When you talk about Marty and you talk about every single thing you've heard, somebody tell me one bad thing that they've heard or one bad thing that they've heard about the future of where things are going. Anything. Give me even a doubters. Somebody who's an internet troll. Anybody.
There's no such thing.
Right? You're not going to hear it.
I think it's the adoption where people, so we, the Dragon Bar had its first event, which was a fashion show, and our first prize was 1 million Shipple. And I think there was, a lot of people probably didn't know the value of Shipple at the time because if they did, they probably would have came to the fashion show. Well, although we had a decent turnout, 1 million Shipple at that time was worth like $16-17, and it's only went up from there. And you can trade that into any other coin. But the idea that Shipple was made to do real world good and to help out some of these charities, you can watch all the good stuff that happens on Jen's awesome show every Wednesday. And she often has Marty Bull Shipples on the show where they talk about where they're going next. And it seems like every show is basically a surprise, a shocker to find out where they're going next with the direction of Shipple. And it's just all the cool things and the cool community that was behind it, that's still behind it. And some of the OGs that have become, some of them may even become Shipple billionaires.
You're talking
because
about
of their
Sue,
early
of course.
investment.
Somebody like Sue. Can I name drop here?
No, you do.
Sue FG. Can I say Sue FG live
You can
right
say
here?
Sue FG. She is an awesome meme maker.
Yeah, she took advantage of some rewards real early, some winnings.
She gonna get some rewards.
Yes. So she could be one of our first Shipple billionaires. But, again, the good Greg leading up the charity cause, Corey handing the baton to Marty, all that stuff, and just how everything has started from, like I said, it's a joke token that's really doing real world good. They had their first interview with, I hope I don't screw this up. I'm going to screw it up. The hand that got it. Yeah.
Do you guys know anything about the Shipple to egg?
No.
Brand new. That's a new thing that's happening.
That's what I need to talk to Marty about because I'm doing the egg thing, and I want to use my Shipple send to egg, which goes to I think is it the Binance coin?
Yeah, you'll be on the Binance chain. Yep.
Yeah.
When you get into egg, you'll be on the Binance chain. But that's what's going to happen and start to explode here. Of course, with it kind of leads into one of our topics. The Bludac that's coming. M Blues Bludac. Of course, we don't know a lot about it, but we keep hearing spoilers all the time. But
The Corey Winkmaker.
yeah, it's going to be a not competitor, but it's going to be an exchange like Alcor, and it's going to be centralized around Yoshi Bucks, Upliftium, and all the new projects that the Uplift and Legend Art is going to be involved in. And Shipple, of course. I mean, Shipple.
And the memberships drop in 2 days, right?
Yeah. So you told me about that, and that was, I don't think that's a spoiler of any sort, but there's going to be
no. It's on.
No, a limited membership though.
What
So,
have they put a price out on that yet?
$10.
$10.
What is it?
There's only going to be 1,000 memberships.
I gotta get on. I gotta get in on that.
I'm gonna drop the link below, but you have to promise me not to do anything for the first 30 minutes.
Give everybody a running chance. Okay, I'm there in about 4.
Can't buy 4.
Yeah, I definitely got to get in on that. I don't want to miss out. I can't miss out on that.
No, you can buy an Upliftium.
I see that.
Nifty, Wax. You can buy it in Nifty. Did I say that? You can buy it in Yoshi Bucks.
Yeah.
You can buy it in...
So this is what's really going to... This Bludac is what's going to make everything explode in this NFT phase.
True.
Yeah, you could buy it in Wax, Yoshi Bucks, Upliftium, Nefty. I mean, all those things. So if you don't have any of them, you can trade whatever you have to get into those.
I believe there's going to be a limit. You're going to be able to buy here. I'm going to tell you.
Tell me what the membership allows you to do. I want to wrap my head around it.
Use the program.
Why would they limit it to 1,000 then?
So first launch alpha, right? So keep your members down. So if something doesn't quite work out,
right? So if it breaks the system or something like that, like it's
1,000, maybe they figured out. Yeah, maybe 1,000.
I would say probably it has to do with the bots. Bludac membership alpha, 1 of 10, $10.
Yeah,
and Wax P. They're not even talking about Wax. They're talking about Wax P.
No, that's the same thing.
It's the same
thing.
Wax P is the same thing. But you can only buy 10 at a time, and then you have to can't do anything for another hour. So you buy 10, you have to wait an hour before you buy.
Seems like
more.
A lot. 10.
So,
and I hope I get one.
The second that this drops, I guarantee it's sold out.
Oh, you have to pick the whole bunch, which is the cheapest.
Yeah.
Which I can tell you which one it is, and I'm not telling you which one it is.
Just said you could tell us, and then you're not going to tell us.
That doesn't mean.
I think it's the very bottom one, just 37 wax.
Yeah, because $20 I just checked on CoinGecko is 69 wax. So yes, sir.
That's the very, 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 very last one. Don't tell anybody.
The second,
whatever you do.
There's only 700 available.
Yeah.
Holy crap. So we should release this podcast
after the fact?
After the fact. I hope everybody's successful. I just hope I'm successful first.
Wouldn't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll be just buying my 10.
TC not getting one, it would be like it's snowing in it's snowing in California. And that shit just don't happen.
I'm buying 4 for sure. I'm just telling you guys right now. If I can get 4, I'm buying 4. And if one of you doesn't get one, I'm just sending it to you.
I can tell you if TC doesn't get any, somebody will gift him one. He'll get one from Jimmy. He'll get one from Corey. Somebody.
No.
That's one thing I like about TC is he doesn't expect anything, and he holds it on. I will say that. But those guys are pretty generous.
They will make sure that TC is covered. I promise that. So
I would never expect that at all.
No. I know you wouldn't expect it, but I think that's just what happens.
People hold TC at like the highest, like I want to be that guy kind of deal. And I hope that they have the opportunity just to get to know TC on just he's just a cool ass dude, man. Like everything about him, the way he lives, like all that stuff. I mean, he's inspired me, and I feel like every time we talk about something, I feel like we're putting a plug in. Like we talked about marketing. We're not putting plugs in here. Like these are just awesome people that have made a positive influence on one of us at some point in time. You know, and that's how I talk about TC. Dude, this guy he's well beyond anything than just a status. He's well beyond that. Like he's just a cool dude, man. So and that's what I appreciate most about it. He's just one of the assholes like the rest of us three.
If this podcast gets listened by one person, we're winners. I can tell you that because that means there's 5 of us.
I'm a winner just by being part of this group right here. I can tell you that. And I feel like we're doing like a gratitude day or something like that, like they do in the
we should be doing gratitude.
But the truth of the matter is, I don't have to put anything on a sign. I'm just telling you guys, man. I appreciate being one of you, and being accepted in for. I'm the new guy. I have nothing to offer except for just being me and asking dumb questions and all that. And I'm just one of you guys, and I feel that. And I appreciate.
Can you show me how much you appreciate me in wax?
I can.
I can. To 5ZKA.
So I appreciate you guys. I think we're getting close to the end here. And if I made it to the first podcast without getting that recorded down there, I would kick myself. So I'm glad that I got that out there. I hope it makes the cut, when LOC is done chopping this baby up and putting it out there for the onesie twosies people that might see this. I hope that makes the cut. So